week we're doing Mei Lee in Panda form from Turningred. So a lot of details in her face and a couple of colors, but the main one is the red, and she has a big old tail. And let's get started. So we're gonna start with the whiskers. So I'm gonna do that first so it has time to dry because they're so thin. So just roll out as thin of a thing as you can. And then I'll just do whiskers for both sides and then just set them aside. And next we have some red and orange. So make like a really nice reddish orange, mix that together. Not only is a panda native to China, but they went with red and white for also the Canadian flag. Since Mei Lee's from Canada, that works out perfectly. So I did the eyes and her big mouth. Now I'm gonna fill it with some black. So stretch that little U shape out, and then I'm gonna grab my tool, smooth that out, and then do some red and white for the tongue. And make sure you have like a big cavity for the tongue, and then the teeth we'll do later. So the teeth, I simplified it, kind of just rolled out a little white, and then I'm gonna like shape her teeth with my little tool. I'm just making it easier, and then stick on her two little fangs she has. This is gonna be the snout. Add a little section for her nose with some brown. Make sure you make a big hole for her eyes so they don't like bulge out too much. And then do the little hole for the next part, which is the orange. This part's the most important just because you want to make sure it's like proportionate so it looks like her. So we have the orange. Oh, she looks kind of angry and crazy right here. A little bit of black and a tiny bit of white. Oh, she's coming together nicely. This is kind of like the eyeliner of her eye. So just wrap around some thin lines for the black part. All right, and now we have her little ears. I just did like puffy white triangles. Then I'm gonna add some pink. There goes my little plastic thing to smush it out. So do two of those, and then I like to just get a clean edge and cut that off. Oh, she's starting to really look like her. Next, we are gonna do the fuzz on her cheeks. So I just pulled kind of like long, like ovals. Then these are gonna be like the longer furs. There's just like little spiky things that stick out. It doesn't need to be perfect because it's like fur, so just whatever length just adds to the poofiness. And then I did some on top, added some little white noodles for her eyebrows. Give her a little more expression there. Oh, also, did you know that red pandas are very attached to their moms? Which is kind of like how Mei Lee is with her mom. So that's really clever how they did that. And then I'm just gonna do her little arms. She has them to her hips because she got a little attitude. And then little slot for her head. And we have one more thing. Of course, don't forget the whiskers. I poked holes so they would stick into her face better. So just kind of get those on really nicely. And then, of course, is her tail. Just made like a little log. I bent it forward so she could like stand. And then I'm mixing that same red-orange with some black to get like a darker red-orange for the stripes on her tail. So just roll that out, get my handy ruler, flatten that out, and just gonna do like 3 stripes. That's simple enough, and we are done. There you have it. We have Mei Lee as the red panda. All right, thanks for watching me make the red panda. If you like what we're doing, go ahead and like and subscribe. And if you have any other ideas, go ahead and leave them in the comments.